Good morning YouTubers, and welcome to Weaste Allotments. Today we're going to do a few things. First we're going to start off, we're going to check out that garlic, see how it's doing. Then we're going to check out some more of these seeds I've been buying. After that we're going to do a couple of potato reveals, and we're going to meet back up here for something special. So keep watching guys. Be right back. Well, YouTubers, I thought I'll just have a quick look at the garlic, see how it's doing. And as you can see, not bad for about 8 days old garlic, 9 days if that. We're already at the 3 inches stage, and by now they should have only just started to come up. So yeah, every last one of them. As you see, OCD's kicked in. They're all in little lines like little soldiers. They're all 6 inches apart, and every last one of them has come up. So there you go, 100% germination rate. The way I chip my garlic never fails. Right, let's get back on with we're going to patch this into another video. So it's just a quick update on the garlic. Morning YouTubers, and welcome to Weaste Allotments. Today we're going to be taking a look at my seeds I acquired. I went back to the shop, I couldn't resist it, and I bought more flowers, packs of flowers, and obviously we bought more packs of seeds there, packs of vegetable seeds, that is. These are just loose ones. In fact, these are ones what my mother bought me, to be quite honest with you, when she was on holiday, and these ones here. But these, I've just tied them up with a piece of string to keep them all together. I will eventually be sorting them all out into the A to Z of what they are, so I've got some idea what I'm looking at. The majority of these I'm going to be giving them away to friends and family and everybody. You may think, why pay all that money to give them away? Well, I do it every year. I've done it for so many years. It's just like second nature. And last year it was loads of tulips, daffodil. I must have had about 40 varieties of bulbs which I was giving away. I think I bought about 300 packs in total for 30 quid. So, you know, there's about 400 packs there, or there may be even more. I cannot count them all. But I know I've been 3 times to the store. The last time I bought 200, the time before that I bought 150, and the time before that I think I bought 100. So there you go. Do the maths, it's about 450 there. Cost me 35 quid. Can't knock that, can you? But yeah, I'll be giving most of these away. So we're going to leave this clip here, and we're going to put this in with another clip, obviously. And I'll be right back, guys. Today we're going to do a couple of potato reveals. There ain't going to be a lot of spuds in these buckets. The King Edwards, I put them in on the 10th of the 4th early this year. Even got the dates on that one. How the hell they managed to stay on there, I don't know. But yeah, here's the date. It's when I put them in. Thing is, I had to take all the tops off them because my neighbour had blight on a plot. So further ado, let's point it round so I can see what you're seeing, and we're going to just tip the bucket out. And what we need here, need a bag. And hey Terry, do they look familiar to you, mate? A nice worm there. I hope that ain't a sign of what's been happening. Like I say, these potatoes, they're not very good, but yeah, they're very small, unfortunately. But we're going to have to take them all out. Yeah, like I say, we had a problem with blight, and well, it hasn't done them a world of good. If I get a couple of pound of spuds out of this bucket, I'd be happy. We won't know that until we actually do the reveal. So I'm going to crack on. Yeah, there's lots of potatoes, but they've not developed, unfortunately. But yeah, we can boil these potatoes. I'm going to do about 30 potatoes. In fact, there's more potatoes, but they're so small. Yeah, what happened was I took the tops off them, and they were still growing, unfortunately. That's something which happens. Pick all these small ones out. Last thing you want to do is leave these in. Them small ones there. If you leave them in the ground, you're going to end up with a lot of little potatoes when you don't want them. They're like new potatoes, these. Never mind I've never seen King Edwards this small. Perfectly developed potato, just not big enough. There's the actual skin off the seed potato there. I'd be lucky if there's 2 pounder spuds in this one, unfortunately. I did have a rake here, let's rake these out of the way. Just rake to spud, bring that back. In fact, there's a few little spuds here. Yeah, we're not bothered weighing them all the small ones. Just chuck them in there. Unfortunately, I'm very upset about this actually. They're not very good at all. Right. I bet there ain't even a pound there, guys. There's not even a pound. We'll set the scales on 0. Lift them up. There we go. There's the sad tail. Pound and a half of King Edwards. That's absolutely pitiful. That. Oh well. Let's do another bag, eh? Just clear all these out of the way, all the bits. Yeah, there was 2 skins in here. Right, let's try these next lot of potatoes. See, oh, these are better. For some reason. Right. Definitely better, these ones. Don't know, it might just because there was more sheltered, probably. But let's dig in and see what we got in this bucket. Yeah, we can do something with them potatoes. Yeah, these are definitely better. Yeah, in a bit I'm going to be doing giving a few seeds away, guys. I'm feeling guilty about buying all them seeds, and so what I'm going to do is do a bit of a competition. I'll fill you in more about that in a minute when I get round there. Yeah, we're still getting lots of these tiny little potatoes, unfortunately. Creepy crawly then. Yeah, somebody said it's not been a good year for potatoes, but I've not done too bad actually. Sal Palmeiras, I think I'm going to go with that strain next year because yeah, I've had some really good weights out of them this year. I think the best bag was I think it was either 15 or 16 pound, which is pretty awesome. I don't think I'm going to be getting anywhere near that with these be lucky if I get £3 out of this bag. But they're still coming, that's the main thing. Ooh, that don't look right, throw that in there. I think this is the worst part, getting all these tiny ones out. If you don't do it, you're in trouble. Another crappy one. Yeah, we're only weighing the ones what big as that, or any smaller, we just chuck them in. These ones just too small. I think that might be nearly them all now. Making sure. Get all these tiny ones out. Perhaps wasn't the wisest idea to do these in the bed itself. Yeah, these was done with that Verve compost and horse manure. You can see the actual horse manure in there. So it's a bit dry. Obviously they've been left for the last month to rest in the ground. So let's see what we got in this bag. Right, we're going to set the scales to 0. Well, actually, we're not set, we just turned the blooming things off. Right, pounds we want, so here we go, guys. Oh, this is a bit better. I don't know if you can see that. £5. £5.2. Don't you can see that there at all? Yeah. Pop it up that way. £5.2. So it might have just been that bag there, but was a bit dodgy. So there we go. Spin the camera around here. Tilt it up a bit. So much work doing them. Unbelievable. Well, there's a couple of more buckets done now. But yeah, the first bucket was pitiful, wasn't it? £1.5. So, what did we get there? We got nearly £7 of spuds out of 2 buckets. That's pretty bad, that, considering. But like I say, we did get the blight, unfortunately. And I had to take all the tops off. I think that the small potatoes was on the end here, and the better ones was more sheltered in the bed, because when you look at the bed itself, it's like a fence on one side and a load of compost bins on the other, and them particular ones was right at the very back, so they was getting they weren't getting as much cold wind. So that might have been the reason there. But then again, it's been a funny one this year for spuds. I've had some cracking reveals, up to £15–16 of Sal Palmeiras. And you just seen the two differences, as the spuds are almost next to each other. I've had £1.5 and one of £5.5, same spuds. So yeah, one of them, incredibly. So we've got a few more buckets to do yet. Like I say, we'll keep plodding along and doing a few reveals. So what we're going to do now? Well, we're going to go back up to the top of the plot and go in the front greenhouse, and I'll tell you about a competition I'm going to be doing. Okay? Be right back, guys. I'm just going to tidy up here. Well, guys, garlic's looking pretty awesome, actually. I'm quite impressed myself. It's only been a week and a bit since it's been in the ground, and it's already 3 inches high. That chitting, the way I chit my garlic, works perfectly, I'll tell you. 100% there. If you stop your video and start counting them lines, see if you see any gaps. There is no gaps. There's about 330 Solent White there. Next week we've already got more shitted up in the shed there in the plastic bags. We're going to be putting them, we're going to be taking the leeks out and then continuing on with the garlic. Then we're going to put some Marco in the other bed with well, I was going to do some jumbo garlic. I come to get me jumbo garlic, and I said to Mrs. "Where's the garlic? What was there in the greenhouse next to all that other garlic?" She says, "Oh, that stuff." She says, "You had it for your tea all last week." I said, "What?" I said, "It's me seed garlic." She said, "Oh, I thought it was." So there we go. We've got no jumbo garlic, so I need to get some. And get some fast. I've got about 2 weeks now to find some jumbo garlic. Could have killed her, but it did taste nice. But yeah, so basically we'll be putting more garlic in. I still haven't put my cabbages and my collies out yet. We're going to be doing that. They're still in the greenhouse. We're harding them off. We bring them from home, from an eating greenhouse, into a cold greenhouse, then we take them out of that into the plot. I'm preparing the ground at the moment, and we've been shifting some more potatoes, like you just saw there. Now, I did a couple of reveals yesterday, and they were pretty good reveals actually. The only problem was, I got this. I got it into me head. I heard on the news that there was an hurricane heading towards us, so I was going into depth saying, look, basically, if it hits us, what you need to do is make sure your greenhouse is secure. If you get any broken glass and you can't replace it, the ideal thing is just to take more glass out of your greenhouse so the wind can blow through. I was going through all that lot. And then I get home last night and it said it's going to be gorgeous today. So I thought, well, I can't use them bloody reveals because I've just waffled a load of nonsense. So I thought, right, I'm going to have to do 2 more. So anyhow, I did the King Edwards today. I did yesterday was the Duke of York. And there was some real nice potatoes. So I did 2 buckets of them, but unfortunately I'm not going to make myself look as big a fool than I already am. So I thought I'd do another two buckets, and I did like today. We did the King Edwards, and blow me, it's weird that one bucket was only £1.50, yet the other bucket was £5.50. But like I say, we did have blight, and I took all the tops off. Now I can put it down to that particular bucket. That's the worst bucket I've had this year, £1.50, guys. It really is terrible, that. I put it down to being right on the very end of the bed, and all the others was all like covered up basically. So this bucket, I reckon it's had the cold, it's had the wind at it, and it's just not done very well, because all the other buckets have been averaging about £5-6. The Southpaw Mirrors, £15-16 bags I've been getting of them. So I think the worst bag of them was £8.50. So you know, it's been a mishmash of different weights this year with the outside potatoes. The inside potatoes, what I grew in the greenhouse, I was getting an average of 4.5 on one side, £6.50 on the other side, up to £8 on. So it was one of them. But that was the worst potato bucket I've weighed there. But the other bucket was £5.50. So you know, it evens itself out, I suppose. It was just one bucket. It's not as if it was all the buckets. I think next year though I'm going to be doing just the Southpaw range. That's Southpaw. I did the Southpaw Mirror. It was absolutely fantastic. They really are a good potato. Blight resistant as well. I think there's more than one variety. I think there's about 8 varieties. So I'm going to be doing a lot of varieties of these Southpaws. Nose is bunged up. Sorry about this, guys. So I'm going to be, like I say, I'm going to be doing try and get all the 8 varieties if I can. So yeah, that's something I'm going to be doing next year. Which brings me on to the final thing, the seeds. Well, I couldn't resist it. The prices was just right, and I went back in the shop and I bought another. I went back in on the Saturday. No, it wasn't the Saturday. I think it was the Friday I went back in. Or was it? No, so it was. Does that work out? Which was it? It was the Sunday, that was it. I went back in on the Sunday and I bought 150 packs more. Well, yesterday, which was Monday, I went back in the shop and I bought another 200 packs for a tenner. So in total, I paid £35 for about 450 packs of seeds. So if you equal them out, it's about £1 a pack. So, you know, I got a bargain and a half. Now, I've been giving seeds out to everybody. You know, that's how I am. That's how I roll. I like to give things to people. And flowers, seeds, can't go wrong, really. So, me feeling guilty that I went and bought them all. I've given quite a lot away, but there's still about 300 and 400 left, like. So what I decided to do is do a little competition. Now, the last video, you'll see a board, and there was 24 different varieties of flowers, which are spread out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop that in half, so there's 12 on one side, 12 on the other. We're going to have 2 winners this time of 12 packs of seed. I'm not going to faff about picking them out with equal prices. I'm just going to turn them upside down. We're going to pick them out at random, throw them in the bags. Then it's all down to my subscribers. If you're not subscribed to the channel, it's not fair on my subscribers. So if you want to enter the competition, it's always wise to click the chicken on the I think this is the left hand side, or is it on the right hand side? Now the reason why I did that is because it confuses me which side this bloody chicken's on. So if it's on the left hand side, give it a click, guys, and you can subscribe to the channel. You don't have to click on it, like I always tell everybody, but you do if you want to enter the competition, because it's only fair for everybody who's subscribed to my channel, which is pretty awesome actually. I was looking at the count, well over 1,000, 1,100, something like that. I'm not too sure, I forget what it was now, but yeah, thanks guys for everybody for subscribing to the channel. Chuffed as a monkey, as they always say, with a bag of nuts. But yeah, so all you got to do is leave a comment on this video. At the end of this video, leave a comment and you automatically go through the competition. And what we'll do, 2 weeks from the time it goes live, we'll do the draw, and it's for 2 winners. So there's 2 chances, guys, of actually winning something on this one, and good luck to everyone with that. I was talking to Muddy Boots about another competition that I was going to run. I am running it still, but it's going to be a bit later on. It's a better prize, it's a lot better prize, and it's yeah, just wait for that one. Well, I think it's better, bloody dearer, it's a lot dearer. But yeah, I was going to do that more towards Christmas as sort of like a bonus sort of thing for Christmas. But yeah, keep watching. I'd say I make nothing out of all this. I just like giving. That's the way I'm bent to. That's the way I am, I should say. I'm going to show you one final clip. I'm going to show you my pussy, and I'm going to leave it there with the pussy. Oh, let's go and have a look at my pussy. See you all soon, guys, and good luck with the competition. Baby Jesus. Well, YouTubers, here's me pussy. Oh dear God. Yeah, I couldn't resist it. It was on the car boot sale on Sunday, and I looked at it and I thought, is that real, that cat there on that stall? And I got closer and closer, and I'm looking at it, at its face, waiting for it to open its eyes. And no, incredible. It's I think it's called Freddy the Shipwrecked Cat. That's what it is. It was saved by an hero. That's what it says underneath it. Anyhow, as I saw it, I was thinking of Sean and Rusty. I thought, well, Sean, I don't have to feed this cat, but I'm going to have some fun with this cat this year. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move it about the plot and see if YouTubers can spot it. The first one to spot it or something that's like that wins a Blue Peter badge. Yeah, so yeah, we have some fun with this year. But for now, I'm going to leave it there on its perch in the greenhouse right next to Manny. God, it looks. I need to do something with this goddamn mannequin. It's got purple lipstick. I don't know. It does look real though from outside, so, you know, so Manny's got a friend now. He's got a pussy. Say bye-bye, Freddy. Bye-bye. What we do to amuse ourselves. Incredible. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching and subscribing.